Petronas towers scale 88 stories to a breathtaking 450 meters, nearly half a kilometer high. Cleaning the 16,000 windows in just one tower takes a month. Inside, 10,000 people live and work. A city in the sky. But building the towers was a construction challenge like no other. At every turn, unexpected problems threatened the project. They were building in the heart of Asia's torrential monsoon belt. The construction site wasn't made of bedrock, but unstable sediment. The towers were to rely not on lightweight steel, but concrete. A high-risk showcase project with a hugely ambitious schedule. So, why do it? Humanity has always yearned to reach higher, climb further. Magnificent buildings symbolize power, success, and technical leadership. The skyscraper age dawned over 100 years ago. Chicago and New York competed for the title tallest building in the world. Towering giants of glass and steel, each higher than the last. We now live in the age of the mega skyscraper. New York's tallest buildings were the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, recognizable across the globe. Finished in 1977, they topped out at 417 meters. But Chicago's Sears Tower, built in 1973, held on to the record, the ultimate expression of corporate and national pride.
The primary reason why people build tall buildings is ego. I mean, it's having the biggest thing on the block.
There's pride, ego.
It had always been an American contest. Chicago had held the crown unchallenged for 2 decades. No one dared even try to compete. But now, a new, young country joined the race. Southeast Asia entered the 1990s with the world's fastest growing economies. Tiger nations, hungry for success. Now they wanted to show the world they'd arrived. One country above all wanted to put itself on the map by breaking the US monopoly on mega buildings, Malaysia. Its Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, had turned Malaysia into a regional powerhouse with a vision for the future. He was determined to win global recognition. He set a challenge that would do just that.
Of the 5 Southeast Asian countries, Malaysia was the least known. So in order to tell the world that we are here, we have arrived, we need something spectacular, and I think a tall building provides that answer.
But pushing at the boundaries of the possible meant taking risks. Risks. A symbol of national pride could easily turn into the spectre of national humiliation. The year was 1991. The site of Kuala Lumpur's racecourse was about to become the centerpiece of the new Malaysia. The brief was to create a pair of giant skyscrapers. They were to be the new home of Malaysia's national oil company, Petronas, the biggest business in the country. They would transform the face of Kuala Lumpur. But there was a catch. The Prime Minister wanted it tall, but he also wanted it to be uniquely Malaysian. And that was no easy task. Traditional Malaysian architecture was decidedly low-rise. Caesar Pelli was already one of the world's leading architects, with nearly half a century's experience designing skyscrapers. But he knew this one was different.
They wanted a Malaysian building, and that was important for them. And we asked them, what do you mean by Malaysia? And they had no idea.
He soon discovered that when they said Malaysian, they meant Islamic, and Islamic art is utterly distinctive. Because Islamic law forbids depictions of people, it uses geometric designs like circles, or plants and letters of the alphabet.
You can look at every book on Islamic art, every published. We have piles of books here.
But how to translate all that into a skyscraper? Pelly came up with a revolutionary two-tower design. He linked them with a bridge halfway up to make a symbolic gateway to the new Malaysia, something nobody had attempted before. Pelly flew to Malaysia to present his ideas to the key players. It was a huge gamble. They loved the concept, but the Prime Minister didn't think it was Malaysian enough. Pelly modified his design again and again. Each time it was rejected. The project, it seemed, was doomed before it even reached the drawing board. Then, a sudden breakthrough. From a surprising source. The Prime Minister took matters into his own hands.
I did try to put my ideas on paper in order to give it some Islamic inputs.
His idea was for a floor plan based on two interlocking squares. In Islamic symbolism, this represents order and harmony. At last, the Prime Minister was happy. But Caesar Pelli still had a problem. The design wouldn't supply the floor space they needed. How could he satisfy the brief and the Prime Minister? The Petronas Towers were deadlocked at the design stage. Finally, 8 months into the grueling process, architect Caesar Pelli produced a plan that pleased everybody. He embellished the floor plan with semicircular scallops, increasing space without destroying the underlying symbolism. They had their design. Now they were going to have to turn it into reality. The man faced with this mammoth challenge was structural engineer Charlie Thornton. He'd been involved from the beginning, making sure Pelli's unique ideas could actually be built. Thornton's a skyscraper specialist, the best of the best. Now he was really going to earn his money. Thornton realised 15 metres higher would overtake the Sears Tower, the world's tallest building.
The Prime Minister asked, will this be the world's tallest building? And Caesar Pelli said yes. And the Prime Minister said, can you do it? And Caesar turned around to me and said, Charlie, can we do it? And I said, absolutely.
The Prime Minister jumped at the chance to take the world record. Petronas was now to be 450 metres high, the tallest building on Earth. It was a colossal challenge. The schedule was desperately tight. Normally this would have been an 8-year build. The Malaysian budget only